YouTube, 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 YouTube. Listen up. We back in the building. You know the vibes. Let's get it. Let's go.
Gonna be the greatest off season of all time. Yeah, I'm having my own podcast without doing nothing. People are out here asking me
This
questions.
is what streamers do, right?
Should I start streaming?
Oh God, no! Please, no.
ISO speed, Kaisenet, man, help a brother out, man. I want to start.
Please.
Help a brother out. Yo, my man Giannis said, help a brother out. Kaiser not I show speed. Man, look what Kyrie done started. Kyrie got y'all streaming, man. Like first it was the podcast. First it was NBA players doing podcasts. Ex NBA players doing podcasts. Now they gonna be on Twitch. To everybody that's on Twitch, no, to everybody that disrespects YouTubers, Twitch streamers, people that do content online, social media content, vlogging, whatever. Let me tell y'all, like, we're in an era of, and this is the beginning. This is the beginning. We're in the era of streaming. So that's vlogging. I don't care what you vlog, if you like eating, whatever, traveling, whatever. Your daily life, whatever. That's vlogging. So YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok. You know what I mean? We're in that era now where it's being more accepted. You got more celebrities trying to get into it now that don't even need to be into it. You got Giannis trying to get into it. You got Kyrie getting into it. Like, you got so many people getting into this industry because of DDG, because of Casanat, because of Duke Dennis, because of all these people that are younger than them, people that are, you know what I mean, well off in the industry, in the content industry, you know what I mean? I just want to say, have some respect, because a lot of y'all be disrespectful. A lot of y'all think Twitch and YouTube, if you do that, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, you bro. No, bro. Like, no. No, 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 no. That is not the case. That is not the case. Like, if you watch YouTube, if you watch Twitch, start pocket watching some of these people. I'm just saying, start pocket watching some of these people. You know what I mean? Because they will humble you real fast. Especially the top people. Like, they will humble you real fast. And some of them, you don't even know their names. And that's good. Because I wouldn't want that hate, you know, from anybody just like, oh, you do YouTube, la, la, la. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? But now everybody want to get into it. Just a few years ago, it was an issue. Like, if you was doing it, if you was doing YouTube, people would look at you like a bum. Like, they be like, yo, you ain't doing nothing. Like, you a bum. Now, everybody, like, since Twitch became such, like, a big thing and Casanat made it what it is, everybody, and Aiden Ross, everybody is like, and also DDG these past few months, everybody is like, oh my God, we gotta get on Twitch. We gotta get on Twitch. I gotta stream. Let me stream. Like, it's not for everybody. Not for everybody. It's a lot of work. Y'all think this doing videos and recording is easy? It's not easy, bro. Otherwise, like I say, otherwise everybody would do it. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Plain and simple. Right? So that's all I'm gonna say. Let's get into it. See what Giannis talking about, and let's see why everybody and their mama want to stream. Shout out old Meezy for the video, man.
Please, let's not.
Why not?
Because we have 4 kids and a lot of other responsibilities.
I've seen them how they do it. They're actually really good at it.
I'm sure.
Engaging, they're very good.
I'm very sure. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's not right for you.
Why is that right for me?
Because it's just too
Do you know how much money they make?
I
Oh my
think you're
gosh.
okay.
No, they make a lot of money, baby. Baby.
Please just no.
baby.
Now you're sitting on the timeline, scrolling. You see another Love Island clip. You see the Kevin Durant trade. But also you notice that everybody is streaming. Everybody wants to stream. What is up with streaming? The streaming landscape has changed from its early inceptions of just in TV. No longer are people sitting on their computers playing World of Warcraft or whatever other silly game. No longer are the faceless creators reacting to their favorite YouTubers' videos. No, streaming has become the mainstay and the main way that people are conveying their content onto these mainstream platforms. And to be honest with you, streaming has opened up some different heights that I would argue no other form of content has ever opened up to. I mean, literally just this past weekend, Kai Cenat is with LeBron James locking in streams at the AMP house.
And on particular day, would you ever come on an official stream?
For sure. It's time. We gotta tap in.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time. We
So
gotta tap in.
I could beat your ass in Madden.
No, you ain't gonna do that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but we gonna get down.
We gonna get down. All right, say less.
And he's impressing rising NBA star Victor Wembanyama on stream as well. I mean, you would think that Victor Wembanyama, who was in the presence of Tom Brady and LeBron James while doing the podcast, would be smiling about that, but no. Because he was on Kai Cenat's stream, he was cheesing from ear to ear.
And it's the guy with the front row seat.
Yeah, you on stream, bro.
You gotta check when he comes out. When all of these people come out.
Or being DDG, who is getting literal rock star treatment, or iShowSpeed getting the rock treatment. It seems like streaming has opened up doors and avenues that weren't normally possible when you uploaded your 8-minute YouTube video or you made your little short form TikTok dance. Streaming is doing something that it's never done before. It's even making other famous people in different industries like the music entertainment industry think about switching their careers. And maybe that's because there's something to it that, like, you know, you don't have all the restrictions that you once did with a label, or you have the ability to drop whatever you want to, say whatever you want to, not have this gangster act, you know, not be stuck on this strict regimen, and just ultimately can have fun talking to your community, being your real personal selves, and still making a hell of a lot of money.
I want to start doing. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna stop doing music. I'm gonna start streaming.
For real? No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives, all of us.
No.
We'll start making music, you stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album drop, bro?
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill
This
us.
looks bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Done rap just like I want to just start streaming. I want, cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day.
But
y'all
you
got cats walking around this bitch. Y'all got all types of crazy
But you
stuff.
live a crazy life.
Oh, I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
Well, shit, bro. It's a good thing that you did, because that shit ended up, you know what I mean, panning out, to say the least.
Hell no, there's more money in this shit, bro. I should be doing what y'all doing.
You think? Nah, I don't know. There are rare,
Get like y'all,
rare
man.
cases.
Now, Devin Booker could be trolling because even though he's stuck in the abyss that is the Phoenix Suns organization, he did just sign a 2-year, 100.
Like I said, man, like Kyrie Irving, he put the whole NBA on notice with this one. You know what I mean? Then now you got LeBron James coming on stream. You know what I mean? More NBA players gonna get into it. They gonna get into it. Like it's just going to happen. Like people from other celebrities, from other venues and platforms and other careers, they're gonna stream. That's just what's gonna happen at this point. Like you're gonna get more people streaming because that's the era we're in. We're in the beginning of this era. So, I mean, for the people that don't know about it, like, do your information on it, do your research on it. And if you think you want to do it, do it. If not, I mean, it is what it is. But we in the beginning, so I don't want to hear nothing 2 years later. Like, oh man, how you get this? Nope. I'm telling y'all now. Man. Put some respect on the streamers' names. Put some respect on the YouTubers' names, TikTokers, whoever. Put some respect on their names, cause it's a lot of work, bro. Like this ain't easy. Otherwise, everybody would do it. Otherwise, everybody would sacrifice their time for it, right?
$150 million extension, and that is an insane amount of money. But I believe that he believes that he has to put in much more work, much harder work than the average streamer does. And if you look at the lifestyles that some of these content creators and some of these streamers are now living, it may seem like it equals up to the lifestyle of an NBA player with just a little bit less overhead. I mean, Aiden Ross just literally bought a $25 million estate. We've seen Kai Cenat's watch collection. We've seen all these streamers' cars, and they are starting to literally live like these rappers, these ball players, all these people without having all the restrictions. And now they're even starting to get to the point where the IG groupies and the IG baddies who used to just be reserved for rappers and, you know, basketball players, football players, or whatever the case may be, are now starting to migrate over into the streaming world and participate with them. Now, I will say for a lot of these people, this is a kind of a misguided step. There's been a lot of backlash for some of these rappers or entertainers hopping into the streaming lane as of late because honestly, they're just not good at it.
That's a good angle. Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. It says 0 views. No, he got 27 followers. Oh.
We're talking to ourselves.
This is the only bad thing about streaming now. Like, you got people that's already lit in life. They already comfortable in life, and they trying to get into it because, you know, they see Casanat, see Duke Dennis, DDG. Like, they see these dudes living a great lifestyle, and they want to invest in that, but they don't have the personality for it. Like, you gotta be willing to have a personality. Like, and some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. It's not gonna work out for everybody. Like, just because you start a Twitch don't mean you're gonna have everybody from Instagram jump over, or everybody from, like, if people already know you for one thing for such a long time, it's hard to convert everybody over, which is why it's better if you start from the ground up and work your way up, because those people will stick with you. But if you're doing it like this, like, that's hard to do. It's gonna be hard for people to watch Kyrie stream, because all we know is he play basketball. Like, it's gonna be hard to watch Giannis if he decides to do a stream, because all we know is basketball. Young Miami, all we know is her rapping. Like, like what? Like, why are you streaming? Like, for money? Like, y'all not broke. Y'all not poor. Like, y'all know what y'all want to do in life. Y'all doing y'all living y'all dream. Like, don't get into this and you just getting into it for money. Like, it's a waste. You're wasting your time.
Outside at warehouse rooftop getting drunk.
Sitting around looking at a phone saying, chat, what we doing, chat, what we doing, is probably the worst way of streaming. Like, that's streaming 001, 101, whatever you want to say. But everybody doing it for a bag chase, honestly, is going to end up falling flat. Now, this isn't a new concept in this world. We've seen people from different various niches see that other content creators are having fun in different niches, or other celebrities are having fun in different niches, and they decide to dip their toe in it. They also see people having success, but most times that they don't see is that a lot of people aren't having success when they do this. You remember the podcasting era from about a year or two ago when everybody and their mama had a podcast? Think about how many of those podcasts are still here to this day. Think about how many of those podcasts are actually successful. It's funny because the same podcasts that were successful back then and were at the peak back then are still successful to this day. That means that those that decided to enter the game late because they saw it was some sort of fun, or they thought they had a thought-provoking conversation, realized quick, fast, in a hurry that either they're not entertaining, not thought-provoking, and there wasn't a lot of money in it. Now, I will say that that is a little bit different, though, in the general content creation space, because there is a lot of money in it. Forbes put out their top 50 creators of 2025, ranking them by earnings, and you would be surprised at how many of the content creators that we know and love from the streaming and YouTube generation era, or whatever the case may be, actually made that list. But I will say that the bag shouldn't be the only reason why you rush into this content creation game. That's why a lot of these people fizzle out or end up doing some of the stupidest shit on the internet to be broadcasted in front of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people on a daily basis. And I think it's cool all in all, but at some point you have to realize that you are still a human and you are yourself. And that's why you see content creators like Dabo get into these humiliation rituals where his girlfriend literally humiliates him for content. And then even on the flip side, where his girlfriend gets emotional on camera because she only got into this content creation game in order to escape poverty.
Like, my dad never guided me
He never guided me. He never knew what was going on in my life. He never knew nothing about us. Like, he was just there. He was just inconsistent and just there. That's why I feel like I really have a lot to learn, because my dad wasn't there to teach me it. But I do have the best mom in the world. Literally, you know what's so crazy? My parents have never, ever, ever lived in a brick house, y'all. I grew up in a trailer. I was the person to do this for my family. I was the person that is gonna give my family the dream that they came to America for. I'm that person. That's why I work so hard and I do what I do. And I don't care. I'll do anything for money. I'll do anything for money because nobody's gonna pay your bills.
Oh no. Don't say that. Don't say that now. Don't sit there saying that nonsense now. Don't do that. Don't sit there saying that now.
Nobody's gonna come ask you. None of your friends are gonna come ask you, oh, how you been? Like, are you doing good? Like, nobody's gonna check up on you and see if you're doing good. Like, you need to do shit for yourself. Fuck what anybody gotta say.
Her friends must be B. Simone.
Fuck what anybody gotta say. You gotta do this shit for yourself. You got one fucking life.
I guess that's the reason why she was twerking in the Ice Spice video underage, or, you know, admits to using Dabo in this humiliation content, which there's a whole bunch of colorism conversations that go into that conversation, but ultimately she is willing to humiliate a man and potentially look promiscuous or whatever the case may be, not caring about her digital footprint, all for the sake of this streaming and internet money. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about a lot of these people because honestly, most of them will fail. Just like I talked about with the podcast generation or the TikTok generation, or hell, even the YouTube generation. Most people aren't entertaining enough to continuously maintain in one space. That's why they keep revolving into the next one and the next one to cling on to whatever they have. Young Miami is literally hopping on stream and is arguably one of the most boring streamers we have ever seen in modern times. But I think that that's a reflection of her music career as well. After the whole breakup with JT and the City Girl shtick being done, she's pretty much done musically. And now she's just trying to get into the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Another reason why a lot of them won't continuously be successful, they'll ultimately fail, is because they think that streaming has to be tied to a man. And I'm specifically talking about the women in this conversation. They end up going down this path of continuously be putting in these situations to be sexualized for a male audience that doesn't necessarily want them, until they end up crying on camera like Cooking with Kaya the other week, because now she's receiving so much hate and backlash from people who are calling her out for what she's doing. Treating streaming like OnlyFans is not the way to go. You have to actually build an audience as opposed to shaking ass with your hand out, like JT said. And ultimately, the skills don't transfer. Yeah, we like to see Giannis play basketball. Yeah, we like to see, I don't know, all these other hoopers shoot jump shots, or football players catch balls, or whatever. That does not then translate into being a good streamer. You have an audience based off of your athletic gifts, or maybe your rapping ability, but the ability to maintain an audience's attention span for your 3-hour streams 4 times a week, a lot of people don't have that. And then ultimately, you're inconsistent as hell too, because I've seen a lot of players do these things in the off season and then spend the whole regular season not streaming, not creating content. There's no clips about you, none of that stuff. And somebody will come in and take that attention span. I'm glad that streaming has gone to total new heights and stuff like that. You know, I'm seeing Aiden Ross with Donald Trump, or Sneeko with Mayor Adams on stream. And while these might be places that we don't think that streaming should be just yet, especially because those two guys don't know how to handle those conversations, it seems as if not only are streamers recognizing their power, but the powers that be are recognizing the powers of streaming. And they both might be grifting off each other, but this seems to be a legitimate place, space, and category for content creation that is bigger than just the desk. It's no longer just a video game. It's no longer just a faceless camera. It's a place and space that can build you up to where you are living out your dreams of being on the BET red carpet like Kai, Tylil, and Zoe. It's a medium of content that once wasn't explored or thought so highly of, but is now the new mainstay. It is the new mainstream way of getting across content. And I applaud those who do go into it, but I do want to give a warning message to those that are thinking about doing it. Just like anything else, everybody is not a streamer. It takes a lot out of you. And honestly, you don't want to lose yourself into the streaming content world, because I see a lot of people lose themselves on a day-to-day basis behind their streaming shit, and it is not pretty. With that being said, follow me on twitch.com/Omeezy. More streams.
Yeah, man. Shout out Old Meezy, man. But like I said, man, like that's what it is. Like we in a new age where it's either you stream or you don't. But a lot of people chasing the clout, chasing the money, chasing the wave of streaming. And right now, like I said, we at that point. Especially for small creators like me or anybody else, like we still in the beginning stages of this. You know what I mean? But 2 years from now, we're gonna be in that middle stage. 2 years from then, we're gonna be in that high tier stage. And it's like, don't, don't. All I say is don't do it for money. Cause that's the one thing. A lot of people ask me, are you getting paid to do this? Are you? No, I don't. I don't get paid. I don't get paid. Otherwise, you would see a different background. Otherwise, you would see me do a whole lot of different videos. Like, obviously, with more money, the videos get better, better quality gets better. You know, more ideas start to come to mind. But you know, you gotta limit yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta work with what you got. You know what I mean? And that's what we doing. We grinding all day, every day, man. And that's what it is, man. So, like I always say, I appreciate everybody that watches me, everybody that show love to me, and that's it. I'm out.